Howdy and welcome back to Kaler's Aquatics. This is Bob. Just going to do a quick update, or actually just a feeding on the new rainbows that I have. Well, I guess I've had them 3 weeks or so. These are all from Dan's Fish, and most of them are collectible, kind of hard to get, rarer, a little expensive rainbows. Really pleased that he was able to get them and that I was able to get have 7 different species here. And this is just like their bedtime snack. This is some mysis and just some regular bloodworms mixed together. This is actually their 3rd small feeding today. They had some krill flakes another time, and another time they had some bug bites, flakes, and pellets. So they're getting, oh, and they had some spirulina flakes. We get down below here. Take a look at some down below, but you see they all have plants, and they have some floating plants. Which is wisteria, and some of them have swords, and some also have some went right out of my head. Oh well. But they're starting to have some, these millennials are not rare, but these are just awesome. They came from a really good source, and I see why Dan wanted to get them and share them out with us. These are just stunning. But back to the plants, they all have some floating wisteria in them. Sometimes it's in the front and the back, but they all have bunches of the wisteria, and it's done well with them. None of them are shy about eating now. But these guys here, look at their wisteria. They like them some greens, huh? These are the Rawa Biru, R-A-W-A-B-I-R-U. So they obviously like them some greens. So that's one reason I added spirulina to the food rotation on all these guys. They love their meats too, for sure. This mysis is a little messy, but that's okay, because we've got stuff in here that wants to eat what they don't eat. So, and some of those things are these little guys here. These came with some other fish in a purchase from Guppy Boy. And these are some of the little yellow or gold blue-eye plecos. They're the short fin, which I almost prefer to the long fin. But there are a trio of them in there. I don't see the 3rd one, but my guess, there it is on the bottom of the filter. So they've done great. They've been in there a couple weeks. So I'm just going right back to make sure everybody got a bite or 2. They're really good feeders, these guys. Of all these fish, I only lost 1, and that was the one that might have got injured in the packing, and it was in the Glossolepsis multifasciatus here, and I went ahead and got 2 more of them to replace the one that I lost. I don't think it was anything at all to do with health or anything. I think it just got damaged in packaging. And the 2 that I got back were the last 2 Dan had posted, and they were a little smaller. There's one at the bottom on the left, and then one toward the back there. They came in smaller, noticeably, than these guys. So yes, I do feed more than some people do. And I have to pay for it on the other end, literally, with water changes and plants and filtration and so forth, but I actually don't feed as much as I used to. Sorry, I'm looking and not looking through the camera. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, these guys are all just really just gorgeous. I do have a list of them now. Dan provided me that, and I've said that before in a video. I'm having troubles now with printer, so I'm going to try to print off the labels to label these tanks so I can learn the names of these fish. Some of them have common names, but they're not very common, and some don't. They're just that uncommon. So yeah, they're growing, and they are really doing well in these tanks. So, and their plants back there. All right, guys, that's 6 minutes, and it was going to just be a couple. Got some more little plecos here. Got some little, I can't remember which cory it is. Got some of those down in the bottom tanks. So, oh, and I did lose all 6 of my mollies, all 6 of my self-in mollies. So that was $38 worth of 6 mollies that died one by one. So no more. It's my water, I'm sure. No more. I never ever can keep mollies. Platies are not as bad, and then swordtails I've been able to keep, but then I lost all the swordtails that I had recently, so I'm going to use that tank for goldfish. Maybe I can grow goldfish in there. Got 6 little goldfish that I got for the tubs at the beginning of summer, and had them in a quarantine tank, a little 6-gallon tank. Lots of Java ferns and plants and a couple plecos. Plecos jumped out, which was a little odd. I don't know if the goldfish bothered them or not. They were just little things. They're still small. But then I decided not to put them outside. So they need to get out of that 10-gallon. Yes, there are 6 of them. They're fairly small, but they need to get on over in that 30-gallon, 29-gallon. Okay, guys. I'm going to put these guys' lights out, and appreciate you listening, watching, all that, and we appreciate you. Take care. Oh, where's the light? Where is it? There we go.